Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the air, left field. Ozuna makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
And that's in there for strike one. Next offering is outside. And Sale deals. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And now, Ronald Acuna Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one missed. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Caught just shy of the wall. Here is Ozzy Albies up to him. That one misses, and that is ball one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Steer coming on. 2 down. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Right through there for a strike.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. And a quick out, number 1. Jonathan India at the plate.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta, it's on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Sale delivers. Late with the swing there.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Sale ready. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back at Truist Park, here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Steer under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And that one clips the corner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one misses. 1-0. Soler, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And that gets down into the gap. Soler, round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Gets a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen and rotating my stylus. Broken is feeling like sin, I know craft low dollar. Used to be
Bunch of pussies.
now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow. Get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrow. State the shaky and vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my, I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Dives and he can't hang on. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first.
1-1.
Man at second. Yastrzemski fakes the grab. One down. Here's Austin Riley.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
That's in there. Strike one.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job at missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One away with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Matt Olson.
Could be extra bases. The throw to third. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. Back slider struck him out. Back here in San Francisco. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. Lee. Bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. Here's the swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 strike.
And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
To third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. Miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
That one out to right. Acuna there. Puts it away for the out. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop.
You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. Stuffed outshine a two-way player, but Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World Series MVP for the second time in his career, hitting a home run for the Rangers in games 1, 3, and 4.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. A massive home run. It's 1-0. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one is upstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Austin Riley. Pitch misses, and it's
2 balls, 1 strike.
Garcia really on his horse for this one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Ozzie flying around third. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in on the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer.
Out towards right center field. Long run into the gap. He's got it. Runner tags for home.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. No ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Man at first, Jorge Soler up at the plate. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ozuna at first, 1 gone. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So man aboard. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. But he's back in time.
Batting it.
So they're at the corners now. Here's Orlando Arcia. That one way inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now fly ball to right center. Tavares running hard to get it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Atlanta. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
At the plate, Josh Smith.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Sale deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ozuna sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Man at first. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Relay throw home.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And downstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Sale with the move to first. Young back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
And it one-hops the wall. Around third. He will score. It's 3-2.
Everything came together for him. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away. It might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Two outs. Runner on the move. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter brings it in. One down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. 1 out, bases empty. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The 1-1. Acuna runs. Pitch is high. Throw to second.
Damn it.
And they got him. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. So digging in, Austin Riley. Man at second. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Carter going back on this one. On the warning track, and hauls it in. On to the third inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. Sale delivers. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So now it's Corey Seager. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. The Braves up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball. That's a strike. Two now. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of them. Semien runs. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And that gives them the lead. It's 4-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. 2 down, nobody on. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. That's a hit. The throw into second. There's the tag.
Out.
They get him, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Olson. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And another ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit.
The catcher.
So here's Murphy now. The pitch. Good eye right there. Soler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and that'll load the bases. So up next, Michael Harris. That's too high.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One runs in, runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And another ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Young tosses to first, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
One strike.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Arcia, the runner at third. Harris at second with two gone. Next offer in there for a strike. 2-2.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-4. So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Matt Olson. And now 2-1. That's a little bit low. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 balls.
And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Kicks and deals. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throw into third, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Jorge Soler getting ready to hit.
Soler.
Way inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Well struck left field. That one back there. That'll make it out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 13-4. Here's Sean Murphy. Up and in, 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Down the third baseman, Josh Young. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim, the next to hit. 2 outs. That one down the line. Riley fires to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Carter has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
What's up, Susie?
So the lineup flips over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And at first, and next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Not even close there. 2-1. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires.
3-2.
3-2, 2.
Hell yeah.
He goes down looking. And we're back. Here's Leody Taveras. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Marcus Semien.
Boog, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League.
Swung on, belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. And now a right throw to third.
And that's a head scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Swing and a pop up. Arcia under this one. He makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. There's a strike. And another ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Seager makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one not close, and that's ball 3. And that chance handled, and Olsen is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Marcelo Zuna. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses. And now 3-1. That one lifted to left. Carter drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sale ready. Hit in the air, center field. Harris racing after it. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And here is Josh Young. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And now it's 13-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it's second with one away. Up next for the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe. Ball to strike. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores 13-6, and that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Jonah Heim. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. And he deals. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Righty delivers. And another ball. The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now, Orlando Arcia, the 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now a long throw home. Murphy around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So man aboard Michael Harris next up for the Braves. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Mlbtheshow. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. What a really nice balance. On it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box.
That one ripped right center field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. Our score 13-7.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch. The opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Corey Seager. No outs. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered.
The fuck?
Get there, and now maybe extra bases. Seager coming home. He'll score. 13-8 is our score.
Well done. Drives in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone. Such a good job of staying tall on the backside. That barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now Josh Smith.
What the
Drive,
fuck?
that's a base hit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Around third.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
And now here is Josh Young. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Back to work, 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in, rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time, he's safe.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's a rocket out to left. Carter hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Tries to get back and save.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to third. Young. In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ozuna makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. 1 down, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. And there are 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus
Semien. Sale and a 1-2. This to third, Riley. Gets it to first. Rangers go down in order. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the Braves DH, Jorge Soler. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lowe hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Status quo. What you know? Call me the GOAT with that Ali glow. Stack quo, real dope, baby God, you on quote. I'm with that emphasis.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Photosynthesis.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Simeon calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Orlando Arcia. Arcia checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Flying after this one. Makes the catch. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Seager stands in now. Here comes a pitch. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. Corey Seager goes deep. It's 14-11. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And Acuna able to make the grab. He's 2 outs away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Albies tosses to first, and Garcia is out. Josh Smith now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Josh Smith.
2 down, nobody on. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right. Balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and these offenses just kept exchanging blows.
And our final, 14-11. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The winning pitcher is Chris.
Yeah. Turn it up some. Yeah. I'm getting mail from jail, telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them, but she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real. Let me make it as clear as my windows. No square shall enter in the circle of winners. Know I'm prepared for whatever. If you know what I've been through. Rear view, clear vision, memories of paid dues. Confined to a runway. Thunderstorms came through, but look what it came to. Something that amazes you. Soon as you quit hating and hear what I gotta say to you. Baby blue souls, these white 1196. No retro car came with this. Same year, my
Impala with the flow ship. Photo, suicide, muscle car, show foot. Shorty by the chalk, I lie that Russell Stover. Brung with her whenever I invite her over. Polo sweater, teddy bear, hanging off her shoulder. No care over here, so we put it in the air. Walk around my house, say she wanna everywhere. That's cool, baby. But I just got that pool table. We ain't gotta stay away from it. It's all good. If you wanna get under it, then I guess I could with it. Before I got on this beat, it made out a bucket list. In these bars, I granted his death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, ZR1. Took the T-tops off it, put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Off lift fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it. I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. Have OJ in my glass.
I got me some shrooms ordered. Not really ordered. Just gotta see if I can get them.
Just kidding, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living, yeah.
Hell, man. Ain't nobody trying to play nothing. Alright, then.
Into ain't heard you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all should take it to guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my L. Stand tall in the pen.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Up and in, and it's 2-2. And the righty deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. McNeil on to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Olson.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2-1 now. Severino. Nimmo running hard to get it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Queens, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
The pitch. Right side. Acuna has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Arcia. Throw to first is in time.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Over it, got the ground out.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. Out number 3. Second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses. Alvarez to first in time. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. There's a 1-1. Bounced out to short. Lindor. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Soler. And here it comes. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Ozuna over at first with 1 away. The pitch out there, and there's 2 away. Here's Sean Murphy.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And it is 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That was blasted to the moon. It's 1-0. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Now this is in the air down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And Martinez is out. Yeah, there's one away. Here's Jesse Winker. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. And stepping in.
It's not what I was trying to do. Trying to set up a tournament. Start a new one. Do it again. Hold on.
When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain.
The fuck?
New York was calling southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain.
Oh, let's do this.
Of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron.
I made it.
Out flames, eating whack rappers alive, pulling out chains. I ain't believe it then. I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to
There we
find
go.
the meaning of life in the till the 5%ers rolled up on them and informed them. You either build or destroy. Where you come from? The Magnolia Projects in the third wall slum. It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine and flew. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. Really would pack the U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robber, take a bust up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. We need Shaq Miller. Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that first, you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rocking Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra. Oh my God! They call me J Electronica. That call me J Elect Hanukkah, J Elect Yarmulke, J Elect Tramadan, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through the monitor. Still weigh a ton, check the barometer. I'm hotter than the sun, check the thermometer.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Siggy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in Game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Late on that fastball.
2-ball, 2 strikes.
Two now. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, patience and distance.